West Tigers fans, how the heck are we doing? We've had an amazing week, all from like Taylor May joining to some of our under-19 New South Wales squad going on to play in the Blues, and then of course Jerome Luai going to play State of Origin Round 2. But it does beg one question, and that is, will he play against the Canberra Raiders? And if so, will we be fine? And if not, who is going to step in for him? So we're going to be breaking that all down today, plus a little bit more on some other concerns I have this season so far. But before we do that, welcome back to NRL Deep Dive. This is your one-stop shop for all things orange, black, white, West Tigers. And if you love them as much as I do, and as much as this community does, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps me and the algorithm out a ton. Plus the boys need as many troops as they can rallying up against the Canberra Raiders. But yeah, we got to get into it. So let's get into it because we have so much to go over. The first thing is Jerome Luai's statement. I've got that dog in me, bro. I don't back down from anyone, and that is what Origin is about. And that is honestly his... It's just him. It's his aura. Like, it's just his vibe. He does have that dog in him. He means business. Like, he comes out, he is mean, he is tough, but at the same time, he's a leader, and he has that grit to him, and that really is what Origin is about. And so, I think, genuinely, when he goes out to play Origin, he's going to come back on another freaking level. He's going to come back so, like, pumped up. He's going to bring the team to whole new levels, to kind of a new standard, I think. And so I'm super pumped to see what he does there on Origin Game 2, but more importantly, what he does on our field with our boys. And if he can come back and execute that, especially if the Blues walk away with the win, he's going to have a major boost in his confidence and his ability to play footy, because we saw with Mitchell Moses in the Blues last time, things didn't go to plan. So if he can come in, fix things up, play in his natural element, number 6, and absolutely tear it up, woo, we're going to be sitting good next game. But that does beg the question. If he, I think Origin, what is next Wednesday? Oh, this Wednesday, sorry. So if he's playing, will he be able to play against the Canberra Raiders? A lot of people are on this channel, but also online, are saying no, he won't be able to play against the Canberra Raiders. It's going to be too soon. There's going to be a lot of injury concern, the possibility of major injury, because we all know Origin is about injury. And so if that does happen, who do we have step in at number 6 and 7? So we've seen Luai and Mason the last couple games, with Latu Fainu finally coming back from his hamstring thumb injury. So that begs the question, do we have Latu Fainu at number 6 or number 7, and then Heath Mason in at number 6 or number 7? Do we think that two there is the pairing that we go with if Jerome Luai doesn't come to play against the Canberra Raiders? Now, I genuinely think that he has a good shot if the injuries and things back off, because I think Benji Marshall knows that we need him for this game. This is one of those games where we have to be firing on all cylinders, because the Canberra Raiders are sitting pretty this season, and we need to be able to beat the Green Machine. So with Jerome Luai being in, that would be the best possible outcome, but it does have a little glimpse of uncertainty and some concern that we had to address. And so what would be your pairing? Do we look at someone like Api Korosai moving into the halves, and then Talon De Silva, or even like Tristan Hope moving in at number 9? Or do we look at our guy Adam Dewey in at the halves, and at number 6 and number 7, partner with Mason on the 2, kind of swapping in and out? And then in terms of Dewey, putting in someone like Luke Lallerley in the center, to kind of, bridge that gap there, because Luke is on another level. And I think this is my prediction, Tigers fans. We're going to see future Tigers centers going to be Taylor May. If the train and trial deal goes all right, it's going to be Taylor May. It's going to be Luke Lallerley. I genuinely believe those two are going to be our centers, pairing with Sanua Taruva and or Jarrell Skelton. I think that's generally something we can believe in and actually hope for, because that is a killer, center wing combo right there. That would be something that we've been needing for a long time. And if we can get like another 1 or 2 cheaper players, but also look at our pathway programs at, those guys for some depth in the center and wing, my goodness, will we be sitting pretty there. So what are your thoughts? Is Jerome Luai, do you think he's going to be playing against the Canberra Raiders? If not, who do we put in? Let me know in the comments below. And if so, is it Adam Dewey? Is it Api Korosai? Is it someone completely different? Let me know what your thoughts are. But he is hoping, a Tigers fan is hoping that Jerome Luai is still going to play. He's going to come out on another level, another gear, and he is going to have this fire up his butt for the boys, saying, let's go. We got to compete. We can't go at a 5th loss in a row. It's time for a win. It's time to put the Canberra Raiders to sleep, give them a loss off their 4 wins. Man, I am so pumped. I really, really am, and I genuinely believe this is a game that we can win if we lock in and go over the simplicity of what we know, and that is how to play good, hard, intense footy. That's how Benji Marshall's always played, that unpredictable, flary, intense, gritty footy. That is what we are building towards. We see that even with the extension of Tony Suka, and the same thing with Terrell May, Taylor May now. We can see what they're looking for. Kai Pearce-Ball, they're looking for that aggression, that smart but unpredictable player. And that's the Tigers. That's always been the Tigers, and that's something that we've lost sight for the last few seasons, and we are finally getting it back. And it also does beg the question, at what point do we have too much talent? And now I know this channel, I love to say, as positive as possible, but I've been thinking, I've seen a lot of you guys in my comments been thinking, we have a lot of talent now, and I don't want us to be a graveyard for talent or, the one that got away, right? So I think we need to start focusing on what we have in our pathways, what we have in front of us in our reserves, in our actual squad week to week, right? Because we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of natural talent, a lot of, trained talent, if you will, that we cannot let this slip away. We're talking people like Jarrell Skelton, that aggression on the wing that you don't often get from wingers. We're looking at Heath Mason. We're looking at, of course, Latu Fainu, his brother Samuel Sion. Like those guys just have a natural ability and talent and aggression to them. And so when we think of these people and these players, I'm just concerned that we're taking on too much talent and we don't have enough position for them, right? So I really do trust Benji. I trust Richer. I trust the team. I know what that they have a plan to them, like a method to their madness, but at the same time, unfortunately, I have to admit, Tigers have been prone to signing great players and letting great players leave. And so I just want to make sure that we are being smart, being proactive, having our best foot forward, that making sure that we give all the talent, all the possible options, all the possible minutes, and locking in the right people for the right times at the right time. That's another thing, is our timing of these signings. I just want to make sure it all comes together, and I really do see it happening, but there's definitely a little concern and an uncertainty in my mind, my heart, all of that. As a Tigers fan, it definitely hasn't been easy for us. And so, just being realistic about it, right? So, let me know your thoughts on that kind of take, that opinion. Are you guys feeling the same sort of fear, worry, anxiety about that, or is it just me? Let me know in the comments below. But as always, Tigers fans, we have a huge, huge, huge season ahead of us. And of course, it's a great day to be a Tigers fan. It always freaking is. Win, lose, or draw. We always have something that we can work towards and be better at, but also be proud of, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the scoreboard. So that's it from me today, folks. We're going to be breaking down all the stats this week, our game plan against the Canberra Raiders, and I want to know, how are you feeling going up against the Canberra Raiders in one word? Let me know in the comments your one word, your kind of emotion around this game coming up. Mine is honestly butterflies. I am feeling all sorts of butterflies in my stomach because I'm not sure what the lineup's going to look like. We have so much possibility. We have so many moving parts with Jerome Luai being out for Origin. And so I'm just really, really intrigued to see what Benji puts out in front of us this coming week on Tuesday when it goes for the team list. So let me know your thoughts, maybe your ideal team list. And then, of course, you guys take care of yourself. You take it easy. And I will see you in the next video. We do daily uploads here. So if you want more of that, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a single video, blah, 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 blah. You know what to do. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you tomorrow.